Today is 3rd July 2021. I'm going to Guwahati and to Rupsi, to my hometown in Tipkai, and it will be the first time for me to travel by the airline that is Fly Big from Guwahati to Rupsi. So I am now in the Indira Gandhi International Airport, Terminal 3. That is Lokapriya Gopinath Bodoland International Airport, Guwahati. So I am reaching. It is 7:15 now. I have already reached the airport. Now I am going to inside and proceeding toward Rupsi. That is Lokapriya Gopinath Bodoland Airport in Guwahati, and that is the rhinoceros, one-horned rhinoceros, the famous rhinoceros, which only lives in northeast in Assam, and the counter has not yet opened. The counter for the Fly Big that is going to Rupsi in Kokrajhar district, and that is 17, 18, 19 will be the counter of that airport, Rupsi Airport. That is the second counter for the Fly Big Airlines going to Rupsi. Now I am proceeding toward the ticket counter. Today is now we are proceeding toward the aircraft, and that is the queue for the aircraft as the boarding has been announced. Yeah, and these are the passengers of the flight.
विमान से उतार दिया जाएगा और नो फ्लाइंग जोन में डाल दिया जाएगा। हम आपको दोहराना चाहेंगे, उड़ान के दौरान अपने फेस मास्क पहने रखें। अगर कोई
time is now 11:39 and proceeding toward the runway. The engine is started and moving toward the runway. It is now departing. The flight has been delayed. It is 11:40 now. It was supposed to be departed at 11. Airborne, and the flight is flying through Golfara and Salmara, then Bilasifara and Suparighat, then Alamgons and Karaghat, and to Rupsi.
के अनुसार कोविड सिचुएशन को ध्यान में रखते हुए विमान में जलपान सेवा उपलब्ध नहीं है। इस असुविधा के लिए हमें खेद है। किसी प्रकार की सहायता के लिए आप हमारी विमान परिचारिका से संपर्क कर सकते हैं। धन्यवाद।
The Rupsi Airport which came off during the World War II in 1943, and during the time the Allied armies of the World War II used to supply the ammunition from this airport and that's why this airport has the strategic defense importance. And recently, through the government scheme of UDAN, that is regional connectivity services, this airport has been started, and the commercial operation has been started since 8 May 2021. And it's a foundation for the renovation work was being laid by Sarbananda Sonowal, the erstwhile Chief Minister of Assam, and the BTC Chief Hagrama Mohilari, and 22nd February 2019.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, कुर्सी की पेटी के संकेत ऑन कर दिया गया। आपसे निवेदन है अपनी सीट पर लौट जाए, कुर्सी की पेटी बांध ले। कुछ ही समय में हमारा विमान रुपसी में उतरेगा। आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपकरणों को बंद कर ले। सामान ऊपर बने सामान कक्ष या सामने वाली कुर्सी के नीचे रख दे। विंडो शीट्स खुले रखें, ट्रे टेबल बंद कर ले और शौचालय का प्रयोग ना करें। May I have your attention please? The seatbelt sign has now been switched on. You are requested to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelts. We'll be landing at Rupsi shortly. Kindly switch off all the electronic devices and store your baggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Please ensure that your window shades are open, tray table is closed. Please refrain from using the lavatory.
We can see over here the beautiful scenery over the Brahmaputra. Or flying over Brahmaputra, we can see the wonderful landscape. It's so beautiful. And this Rupsi Airport has been constructed by the British during the World War II in 1943, and it was being operated by US Army Air Forces. And when the war came to end in 1945, and this airstrip at Rupsi was abandoned, and in 1980 the Government Airlines Vayudoot started to operate for the commercial operation, but later on they have closed to function. And since 1984 it was completely stopped to function from this airport, and it was being abandoned since then. And this Rupsi Airport is just 8 kilometers away from Gauripur and 19 kilometers from Dhubri. Yeah, we can see the beautiful landscape of the route. We can see over here, and it is 71 kilometers from Kokrajhar town, and it takes 2 hours through Bilasifara. Tipkai is 47 kilometers, and it takes 1 hour via Mahamaya Dham. Yeah, it is so beautiful landscape we can see over here, and it is flying above Shupari Ghat and Alamganj. So we can see all this, and we can see we have crossed through Kokrajhar and Godawadri River, and now the aircraft has entered to the Kokrajhar district, starting from Guwahati and Modati, which is being inhabited by the Rava tribals. And we can see over here the beautiful landscape. This tribal area here, we can see over here the beautiful landscape and the vast forest area we can see below here. Now we are flying over the village of Boinaguri and Maltijara. That is, we have already entered the Sorai Shore Bill, that is Sorai Shore Bill, that is of natural bill. We can see below the wonderful, the huge bill is there just near the Rupsi Airport. And after crossing this, we will enter the airport. Yeah, that is the Basbari route. And now we have entered Rupsi Airport. We can see below, and now it is going to touch down. It is going to land. And the runway. Yes, that's it. That we have already landed at the Rupsi Airport. Its construction cost 69 crores. And now the airport, the runway is not too long. That's why only the ATR 72 were being operated from this airport. From this airport, now the government of India has taken an initiative to construct the highway from Kokrajhar to Rupsi, and it will go through Rupsi to Basbari and Manglazara and Tipkai, and then Naisarabari and Bumka village to Pokiragram and to Magurmari Tea Estate and to Kokrajhar. And when this construction of work has been completed, then so it will take very less time to reach Gossaigaon and Kokrajhar. Now it takes 2 hours to Kokrajhar town, as it is 70 kilometers away, and we have to go through Bilasipara and Mahamaya Dham. And Tipkai is 47 kilometers, and it takes 1 hour to reach there through Mahamaya Dham. And Gossaigaon is of 34 kilometers, and it takes 1 hour through Mornai Tea Estate. That is very interesting, and I am finding it very interesting. It is since I have landed here on 4th of July 2021. That is the first time for me to land here in Rupsi from the Guwahati. Yeah, that is the Rupsi Airport, the newly built airport, and newly being operated by airline, the Fly Big airline, the private airlines, which has been operating under the government's UDAN scheme through the regional connectivity services. So interesting. Then I have a wonderful flight.
सभी अन्य अतिथियों की उतरने के बाद उपलब्ध होगी। धन्यवाद। May I have your attention, please? Guests who require wheelchair assistance are requested to kindly remain seated. The wheelchair facility will be available once all our guests have declared.
That is the aircraft ATR 72. Yeah, that's the surrounding areas of Rupsi Airport. We can see here all the passengers. अरे जों बिराद फाइट खालामगासिनो नामखौ सोलायनोबो बिराद माबागासिनो दं
नामाथ' नोंहा एक्चुअलि बर'नि होबाय बिरखां गार्डेनखौनो होबाय बिरखां गार्डेन
That is Rupsi Birkongatan, that is in Bodo. Birkongatan means airport. The Rupsi Biman Bandar, that is Rupsi Airport. And that is the surrounding areas of the Rupsi Airport, that is parking lots. And that is Brother Ranjay and his friend has come to pick me up from the Rupsi Airport, and now we will go to Tipkai, my village. ब्रह्मपुत्र सा 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 ओमफ्राय एकदम बायफ्लेनाय गामिफोरखौ नुजोबबोथारो आरो बेहाय बेयाव हाबफैनो बिराद मोजां नुयो सरायसरा ओमफ्राय बै माबाजों हाबनाया
बबेजों हाबोलै टिपकाइजों खोनायाथ' जेबो
नङा टिपकाइजों फैया
बबेजों
बै माबाया आलमगन्जजों